Hey, everybody. We are live from the, I'll show you, the toy show. Look at that.
Hey, guys. I was going to say we're live from the Mid-Atlantic Collector Corps meet because that's the only other place we've gone live.
That's right, Heather. That is the only, no, we've also gone live from All Time Toys. Don't forget them.
No.
I meant saying
like
from
an
like
event.
a show.
Yeah.
So in any event, this show is pretty big. I'm going to see if I can turn this camera around a little bit. To pan a little bit here. It's inside of a what is this? A gym, like a sports center, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So they got a really nice big layout here, and there are a ton of vendors here selling. There's a ton of different things. They have action figures. They have Funko Pops, I saw some statues. There's some minifigs over there. Lego minifigs.
Legos, movies.
They've got literally got it all. Video games. Comic books is actually a really big one here. I noticed walking around, there are a ton of comic books. So if you're a comic fan and you would happen to show up here today, by the way, this is in Millersville, Maryland, not too far away for us driving here, about, 25, 30 minutes away, so that's not too bad. So I've actually been here for quite a while. I left a cable at home, as usual, screwing everything up and breaking things. So I left it at home. My good pal Eric was nice enough to bring a cable that he had, and he brought it to Heather, and Heather brought it to the show. So now we're all set up and we're all ready to go. I at least always forget one item. You just never know what the item is going to be. But I walked around. It's a lot of fun. I did make a purchase already.
Yes, you did.
Heather ran into a friend. Actually, I made two purchases since I've been here.
I ran into like a bunch of friends,
Heather
like
ran
5
into
or
some
6
friends. Heather actually
and I haven't even walked the whole thing.
No.
I just like walked in the door.
No, not at all. I thought that it would be...
Dang, I'm popular.
I thought it would be cool to sort of do like a switch off and do an Instagram where Heather can walk around and kind of talk about what's going on inside of this place. Hopefully I can get you connected to the Wi-Fi as well.
Yeah, so
you can connect up to the Wi-Fi.
I made a purchase already, but it's not... Well, it's sort of a purchase. Can you hand it to me?
This here?
Yeah. So my friend was like, Chris has something for you. And I was like, I totally forgot about this. He asked me if I wanted it weeks ago. And I forgot. And he shows up and he gives me this guy. It is the Basilisk Mini. And he is super cool.
He is. He's a really cool mini.
Super cool. Look.
Hey, Lee Enigma. And Jacques Morgan, welcome. G-Man, I saw was
Sorry
here.
we
Nerdy
missed
Boy's
you,
here.
Jacques.
Sorry we missed
I'm
you,
really
Jacques.
bummed about that.
We got here a little, or I got here a little late.
I was at work.
Listen.
Chris just slept.
This is the first weekend in a long time that we didn't have my little boy, so I was able to sleep in a little bit. I did stay up last night watching Fear the Walking Dead. I'm trying to catch up.
I told him not to stay up late, and he kept arguing with me.
Well,
and he didn't have to be up. I was up. My alarm was set for 6:50. Okay.
What?
I got up at like 6 o'clock.
You
was
did?
Stupid. Yes.
That is stupid.
It was so stupid.
So here at our table, we actually have some of our stickers and things lying around. We have some of our cards. We have some all-time toys cards. We are live. Look who it is. It's Mark Ryan.
I'm here.
He's here.
Oh, okay. Bye.
There he goes. Hey, if you want to...
It was a drive-by.
If you want to bring a chair, I got another mic. You can come over and hang out with us when you got some free time.
That sounds good.
All right, man. Yeah, come over and we'll talk
bye.
a little bit. So Mark has actually been running around the entire time, making sure that everything is nice and well put together. And it is a really well put together show. I'm not shocked by it because I know who's behind it all. But it's really nice to go in a local area and go to a really nice toy show.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of it being like a hole in the wall kind of thing. This is really, really nice. But I did buy something while I was here. A couple things. Heather, do you want to hand me that first? So one of our good friends, Christy Lafferty, we call her the Angel of Funko. She's a part of Mid-Atlantic Collector Corps. She's an awesome, awesome person. And she hooked me up by getting this. I have not been able to get this. I have not seen it in the store. I have not been able to get it online. So the fact that she was able to grab me one makes me very thankful. So thank you, Christy. I don't know if you're watching this or if you will watch this, but thank you very much. You're awesome. I tried to thank her a lot, Heather.
I thank her all the time.
She's such a nice person. But it's very similar to the regular one where he has the little things in his hands. The only difference is, obviously, it glows in the dark. So that's one item that I picked up. So we have this. I wish we had like a little table I could set all this stuff on, but I don't have that. So I have this, the Mysterio glow in the dark, and then I do want to make mention. There is a table here, a gentleman by the name of Craig, who has Chunks Collectibles. And I asked him if he had any information about his business or what he has to sell and all that type of jazz. So if you're interested in Funko Pops or action figures, he has Marvel Legends, he has Mezco, and I'm about to show you something now, and I'll show you the item that I did pick up. But I want to put out his email. Heather, if you want to put this email out there and type it in the comment section. It's not big help, but he has stuff at really good prices. So if you're looking for a particular Mezco, looking for a particular Marvel Legend, you can email him and you can ask him what he has, and I'm sure you guys can make a really good deal. So I made a really good deal with him today, actually. Something
Do you want to show?
Yes, I am. I'm going to show it, but it's something I've been wanting for a long time. I hadn't had a chance to get it, and I actually stopped collecting Mezco. I was going to get into Mezco, and then Hot Toys bit me in the buttocks.
Hot Toys?
Hot Toys.
What's a Hot Toy?
Hot Toys.
I've never heard of a Hot Toy.
Okay. Okay. Hot Toys bit me in the buttocks, so I started buying those, or actually,
Okay, can we just
people have been
look
picking them up.
though?
But
Can you show us?
hold on, I'm summing it up. There was a Hot Toy promo Spider-Man that was released. It was the blue and red, and I did not buy it. Instead, I got the black and red. But when I saw this Mezco today, I had to have it. And it is the Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man Mezco figure. And he is amazing. I'm going to out-of-box it here in a second. We'll take a look at it. He's a really cool figure. You can put him in a bunch of different poses here. He's cool. And I think this is the only Mezco that I've seen recently that I really wanted to get my hands on. So I'm going to pull this out of the box. We'll take a look at it, Heather. Do you want to walk around here in a few and take a look at everything with Instagram so they can see what the whole show here?
Yeah,
you
I can do that.
You want to go live on our Instagram for Gastlecast? I think that's the smartest way to do it.
Yeah.
And then that way they can check it out. Do you want to get on the Wi-Fi so you can do that while I'm sitting here talking?
Sure. Is it public?
It is public. It is public. It's not hard to find. But this figure is really neat. And there's a little friend here that's sneaking up behind me. So this figure comes with a lot of course. Hello. What's your name? Hi. We have a guest.
Here's our special guest. What's your name?
Gabby.
Gabby.
Hi, Gabby. How are you? Yeah, Mezco.
Post this on YouTube.
It is on YouTube right now. We are live right now. Right now. Run for the hills. Run for the hills. If I can
She's
get it out of the
hiding behind
box,
you.
she's hiding behind me. So if I can get this thing out of the box, I can show it to you. God, Heather, can you help me with this? I'm not very good. Here we go. Got it.
She's so cute.
She was very cute.
Which one is it?
It is the one here, the second one. Yes, that's it.
But it's not public.
It isn't? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. It has. There's a password. That's what I was telling you.
okay.
That's what I told you before. Oh,
No,
I'm sorry.
You told me that it was public.
I'm sorry, Heather. I'm getting yelled at. Hold on. Here we go. Right there. So, oh my God. Okay. So, there he is. He's a cool figure. You know what I like about Mezco? I don't feel like I'm going to break it every moment that I'm touching it. With Hot Toys, I'm so scared that I'm going to mess it up. I think it's because of how much it cost.
Yes.
Now, he gave me a really cool Gastlecast deal. Hey, what's happening, Ghost Planet? He gave me a really cool Gastlecast deal because I'm helping him promote a little bit. I'm going to help promote one of their local groups as well, which I don't know the name of yet, but we're going to get to talking about that. And I think we're also going to bring him on live very soon. But he gave this to me, or sold it to me, for a whopping $65, which is amazing because the only time I've ever seen this for sale, it was between about 80 to 100, I guess. I've seen it at different stores. So he has really good prices. So we gave his email down there below. And if you guys missed it and you want to reach out to him and say, hey, do you have this Mezco? I'm really interested. I'm sure he'll make a really good deal with you. But this guy is, he has like this plastic here. And then here it's actually like material, like a cloth material. Heather, do you want to feel this real quick and just feel what it feels like? It's it's really cool.
It's stretchy.
It is really stretchy.
This is almost like a vinyl.
It is, yeah. But what I like about this figure is that you can put it in so many different poses, which is really neat.
You know what pose I like?
What's that? Okay. Yep, well, there you go. Look at that. Look,
He's got a good butt.
Can he look between his legs? Hey. Yeah, so he's a cool figure. So the guy I was talking to, he's like, yeah, usually I just take the action figures and I just stack their boxes and I just display them like that. I'm displaying this guy out of the box, and he's going to be in a really cool pose. He comes with a lot of different head sculpts as well. So different from a Hot Toy, where Hot Toy has one head sculpt and the little eyepieces. He actually comes with different heads with different eyepieces on them. And by the way, I just want to say, this is making me so happy I bought this computer today because it is running like a champ.
It is.
The background is running properly. There's no slowdown. And the Wi-Fi here is amazing, so I very much appreciate that they're letting us hook into the Wi-Fi today. Yeah, so look at these little heads. Aren't they cool?
They're great.
Yeah, so you have different eyes there. And then he also comes with different hands. Of course, he has like a hand where he is slinging his web. You know who's going to love this? My son.
He will.
Max is going to love this. So there's like his little hands there where he's like, he can swing around, stuff like that. And then he comes with a little stand as well. So the stand just said, I'm not going to pull it out. He also comes with webs. Oh, that's
awesome.
He comes with a little web, so you can put him in action poses and stuff. So really, really excited about this action figure. I will play with him a little bit more once I get home. Maybe we'll even make a video around him and just show you what we've done with him. So that's going to be really cool. Our good pal Nathan's here.
Yeah, I said hey to him in the
Hey,
chat.
Nathan. What's happening? I didn't see you in there. Let's see. Sketchy Spider-Man tights, just in case Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy come around. Good call.
Wait,
Good call.
Is Mary Jane his aunt?
No, Mary Jane is his girlfriend.
Oh no, what's the aunt's name?
It's Aunt
May.
Aunt May. Yes,
yeah,
Aunt May.
I get confused with the M's in Spider-Man. Sorry, don't
Yes.
hate me for being a Spider-Man noob.
We should probably ask her parents if she's allowed to be on live, because I'm afraid her parents are going to be mad at us. I think maybe she'll go ask now. I just don't want to put a little kid on here and then things get weird. Yeah,
well, there's
so
kids walking around.
Do you want to
so-
walk around a little bit? And did you do it on my phone or do it on yours?
I can do it on mine.
Oh, okay, that's fine. If you want to go on your phone and walk around a little bit, you can show some of our stuff. I wish that I had some relay where we could like kind of talk back and
You
forth.
know, that might be Mark's daughter.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure.
Oh, it could be Mark's daughter.
I know he has kids.
Oh, well, maybe it is. That would be cool if that was.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have introduced her a little bit. And as you know, we did do a live with Mark Ryan not too long ago. What was it? Just a few days ago, actually, on Wednesday. We had a really good time hanging out with him. He was talking about this show and much, much more. He's a big toy collector. He's been collecting almost his whole entire life, which is really neat. I wish that I stuck with it early on. Up until right now, I would have an incredible collection, but I didn't do that. I just broke everything. So how long do you think it's going to take before I break my Spider-Man? Well, I'll make our guesses from there. Okay, yeah. So also we have Ryan, what's his last name? I can't remember pronounce his last name. Permison?
Permison.
Ryan
My
Permison.
assumption.
He's a good friend of ours who's actually been on a couple of our lives. He was live for Mid-Atlantic Collecticore. If you want to get Ryan over here, I'll talk to him while you walk
Just
around
wait.
on Instagram. Huh? I don't know if he's going to see me.
Okay, I'll grab him.
Yeah, you just tell him. And then,
If you want to head over to Instagram, I don't know how many tabs you guys can have and what you're streaming on, but I will go live with some of the tables.
and feel free if you want to just walk around with Heather for a little while, disconnect and go over on Instagram and check out what's going on. She's going to show you some of the tables. As long as people are okay with that, I hope people aren't going to be upset with showing their tables. But there's a lot of really cool stuff here, and I would love for you guys to see it. Natasha, hello, welcome. And by the way, I wanted to kind of talk about the photo of the week stuff that's been going on.
Photo of the day?
Photo of the day, I'm sorry. Photo of the day. The 15-day long Funko Photo a Day Challenge. It has been so awesome so far. I love seeing your guys' pictures.
You know what I'm going to use tonight? Today is Shoofy.
It is.
I don't know where it's at, so I should probably find it, but I have a couple of the diamond pops.
Oh, okay.
And I have glittery Vans.
Oh, that's awesome. Boom. Heather.
Ooh, I look like
Heather,
I got beat up.
Heather, but you
Yeah.
don't like diamond collection pops. How could you do this? No, I'm kidding. I know. That's the funny thing.
I like the ones I got.
We made fun of like the diamond collection Funko Pops. We actually have a soft place in our heart for them, but we decided we wanted to get a little crazy. So we had fun doing that video.
Well, my thing is that they're flocking and glowing and chroming and glittering
Right.
pops
Hello again.
that shouldn't be those things.
Right.
And like, there's no reason for Ursula to be diamond. Like, I could imagine like a shiny character, like What's a shiny character?
A shiny character.
Yeah, a shiny
I don't know
character.
what you mean by that.
Like a robot. A shiny robot.
Like a shiny robot.
Ooh, Terminator could be glittered.
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
No.
that would be cool.
The question was,
They don't Terminator
is this
anything,
thing have full articulation? I don't know if that tells you or not. It is. I will say that he's a little hard to handle because he has that cloth and everything, which is like kind of weird. But I love that the cloth is there, and I hope I don't rip it because you guys know how good I am at destroying things. But he does have like some stitching back here that's kind of meh, but I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. Lady Enigma, I like Diamond Collection. Period. Boom. There's like a gunshot.
She's mad at
Oh, I just got shot. Heather's gonna go actually and check out the show. Oh, hey. Okay, here we are. We're live. So, oh, by the way, just wanted to put this out there. If you guys want a Gastlecast sticker, all you have to do is go on our Instagram. I have a couple right here. I can show you one. And if you want one, all you have to do is reach out. Hold on one second. We have a ton of these left over. So if you guys want one of these, all you have to do is send us your address. I will put it in a envelope. I will send it to you for free. So if you'd like one, you'd like to show off the Gastlecast, put it on your car, put it on your laptop, or just store it away in your drawer, just say you have one. Boom, we have them. They're available. We also have the We Hunt Together stickers. We are asking because we did spend an extra couple bucks on those. We do want to sell those for like, I don't know, like a 75 cents to $1. I don't know. I haven't really come up with a price for that. And we are working on t-shirts. So t-shirts are coming. I know it's been a long time, but we got married, so that was a rough batch. We were very busy around that time. So you guys should go and check out the Instagram, Gastlecast, at Gastlecast on Instagram. You can find out what is being sold here at the show. I walked around. I did see a couple of things I liked. There were some Lego, the minifigs. I really like minifigs. There's a guy over there selling them. I think it was 5 for $20. Then they had like big ones. They had Hulk that was like the Gladiator Hulk. They had Hulk Buster. They had a whole bunch of stuff. Then they had dinosaurs from like Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. They were really, really neat. You need more Gastlecast cups. That's interesting that you say that because that's something that I wanted to go back and work on with some more Gastlecast cups. Hey, come over here. You can sit down right next to me. Come on. And here's our good pal, Ryan Permison. Welcome.
Hello, good sir. How are you
Hello.
today?
I'm doing well. So how are you making out at your table? You do have a table today.
I do have a table today. It's the first time I've ever been a vendor at a show. I've never done this before.
Okay, so this is a first time for you.
It is. First experience, and I've never been to this area of Maryland, even though I've lived here all my life. Hey, you learn something new every day in this world. But no, this place is great. The venue's great. The event's been good. My table, on the other hand, it's been good. I've made a few sales, but I wish there were more. But still a little bit. There's still a little bit of game left. So you know.
What's on the table? What do you got? What do you got for sale today?
I have a bunch of DVDs, ranging from different movies, different genres like Dread, 2012. What was it? Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut, Man of Steel with Henry Cavill.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, I got tons of like different kind of films and stuff like that. I got Creature from the Black Lagoon figure that you once saw before.
Yes.
That's still there. I have a Superman statue from Superman Rebirth of the new the DC was doing, so
okay,
that's
yeah.
cool.
Cool.
Yeah, so I got a whole bunch of different flavors for everybody. It's like Baskin Robbins. You can find anything.
So what'd you buy today?
What did I buy? My gosh, I wish I had a show and tell for you because I was really proud of these purchases. But
Here, while we're talking, you can handle my Spider-Man.
Okay. I guess. Oh, this is nice.
That's cool, huh?
This
It's
is
a Mezco
actually-
Spider-Man.
Oh, is it?
Mezco,
okay.
yeah.
This
So
is nice.
He comes with a bunch of different heads. This is like the smaller version of, I guess, almost like a hot toy.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Is this Homecoming? I'm assuming.
It's Homecoming.
Homecoming.
I've been wanting this Mezco for a long time. Never pulled the trigger, and I have found it at a great price today. And that's one thing I want to say is that when you come to shows like this, some of these tables you can go find some really good deals if you walk around, especially if you wait toward the end. Because people
towards
want to
the
get
end.
out of here.
Oh,
and
that's true.
They want to get rid of some of their stuff.
That's true. I should keep
They
that in
don't want
mind.
to drag it all home.
I should keep that in mind as I go throughout the course of my
That's
day.
right. That's
Because there's
right.
still plenty of game left to play in this. Well, it's an event, but still.
So before you handled my Spider-Man, you were telling me what you picked up while you're here
Yes.
today.
Sorry. Enough doesn't Spider-Man. It's if he doesn't have enough problems already with his new film coming out this week.
That's right.
With being not just at his home, he's far from home.
That's right.
I bought a set of Batman 1989 trading cards from the original run that Topps did. Topps,
Excellent.
the company, and it was the first run full set. The sticker is still on it, so it's sealed. The box is
Excellent.
still sealed. And then I went to another vendor and I bought Blu-rays, 4 specific movies. I got one of them was for free. The other 3 I had to pay for, but that's fine, no worries. I got Zoolander with Ben Stiller, the first one.
The first
'cause a lot of people
Zoolander, okay.
don't count the sequel, and that's fine.
Right.
I never saw it anyway, so what do I know? I got Ron Howard's Parenthood, the original family film from the late 80s, early 90s
Yes,
with Steve
yes,
Martin.
I remember that,
Mary
yes.
Steenburgen,
Yes.
Rick Moranis.
Yes.
And then I got The Karate Kid with Ralph Macchio, Pat Morita, Sweep the Leg.
Excellent film.
Love the original. I finally got around to seeing it a few years ago, and I really liked it. I'm like, you know what? I think this is one of those movies I could see myself watching a few extra times on DVD or Blu-ray. So I bought the Blu-ray.
Did you watch the YouTube channel show?
The Cobra Kai. No, everyone keeps asking me. They're like, Ryan, you need to see Cobra Kai.
I heard it's very good.
I heard it's
haven't-
insane.
I
I
have
heard
not
it's the
watched
best
it.
thing on YouTube since YouTube was even built. So
Really?
that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from the fans that are loving the show.
Right.
And the other movie I got was what was the other one? It was Zoolander. I'm trying to think here. Zoolander, The Karate Kid, Parenthood. Oh, and National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh, what a movie!
Wally World.
Excellent movie.
Yes, the original.
When they remade it, that was horrible.
Did we even talk about that? I heard it was garbage, so I don't
It
think
is
we should
garbage.
talk about that movie.
So, are you very like old school? And hey, Spidey Funkoverse, welcome. Are you very old school where you like to have the disc in your hand? I've converted. Now I'm all digital.
That's fine. I'm more of a physical media type person. I prefer to have the Blu-ray or the Criterion collection of a certain film or whatever it may be in my hand rather than just digital, because your internet could crap out on you at any time, or something. The network could go down, or the company that runs that streaming service could be in trouble.
Well, hold on.
They could be in a lawsuit. Who
Let
knows?
me tell you my biggest fear. One day, all my
Skynet.
Vudu movies, they just say, guess what? Vudu's done. I have all my movies are gone.
Oh,
I think
wow.
about that all the time. And you know how many movies I have on Vudu?
800.
Between me and my other friends? No, you're not a little,
1,000?
little too high. No, about 370.
One for each day of the year,
There you go.
plus the beginning of the next
Exactly.
year, of the new year, I should say.
Exactly. We
That's
have
cool.
all the MCU films. We have Indiana Jones films. We have old. We have new. By the way,
I cosplay as Indiana Jones.
I saw.
Yes.
You do a fantastic
And I'm
Indiana
going
Jones.
again. I'm going to be cosplaying again at Shore Leave Convention in Hunt Valley, Maryland in a few weeks. That's on
Excellent.
July 12th to the 14th. If anyone's listening or watching, stop by and see me. I'll
What-
be Indiana Jones.
So what is that? What's the convention?
Shore Leave Convention is it started out as a Star Trek convention, but then
Okay.
it branched out into more fandoms and giving people a chance to enjoy their fandom and all that kind of jazz. So it's just a smaller con. About 2,000 attendees come every year. It's at the Delta Hotel by Marriott in Hunt Valley, Maryland.
Okay.
So it's right off of 83. As soon as you get off the exit, you pull, off the, and then you turn right. Boom, the hotel/venue is right there.
Excellent. Yeah.
And it's
so
going
that's-
down in a few weeks. It's going down July 12th. I'm excited for that. It's going to
That-
be my 6th year volunteering.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, that's the same place where they hold Monster Mania, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Mid-Atlantic Nostalgia Convention in September.
Ah, yeah.
Where all the Bond girls are there. Yeah, all the Bond
Yeah.
girl actresses are there.
Isn't he cool?
Isn't that Mysterio?
Yes, it is.
Is that my friend Mysterio?
That's Mysterio.
Oh my gosh, I look forward to seeing what he does in the new film.
Me too. Jake Gyllenhaal is
Yeah,
playing that
and
role.
it's funny because he was going to replace Toby at one point as Spider-Man when he had that back injury between Spider-Man's 2 and 3. Before they started shooting, they were going to replace him with Jake Gyllenhaal.
That's too bad they didn't.
I mean, look, Spider-Man 3 is not that good, but
No, I don't think even Jake Gyllenhaal could have saved that film. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
he's a good actor.
He is a good actor.
He has his moments.
He is. Yeah, I agree.
He has his. I mean, first time I saw him, one of the first films I ever saw him, it was October Sky, that biopic about the Rocket Boys, the boys who flew those model rockets and worked for
yeah,
NASA.
yeah,
Do you remember?
yeah,
That was
yeah.
one of his first gigs as an actor, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, he did that. Of course, he did Donnie Darko. I haven't seen it yet.
Donnie Darko.
Never saw Donnie Darko.
That is a good film.
That was him and his sister Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yes. Yeah, Maggie Jo. She's Maggie Gyllenhaal. She's okay. I remember her being in Dark Knight.
Yes, she replaced what was it? Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes.
Right.
And I was okay with Katie Holmes' Batman Begins because Batman Begins is actually my favorite of that trilogy.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people say Dark Knight. I'm actually a Batman Begins fan more so.
I love the last one. Dark Knight Rises.
I don't know why people crap on that, but I
love that
Dark
movie.
Knight. The theme
Yes.
of just rising from your obstacles, like when he's in that the prison in overseas and he's trying to climb out of it.
Yes.
Like that theme playing in the background. Basha, Bish, Basha. I'm like, come on, that's great.
Yeah, well, the whole,
Dark Knight.
I love the Bane character. A lot of people didn't like Bane, but I love Bane.
Mr. Wayne.
You know, if
Yeah.
they didn't actually give him that booming voice, he probably wouldn't have been that effective as a villain. It was very Darth Vader like.
I like him though.
I loved it
Bane.
too.
I thought Bane was fantastic, and he broke Batman's back like they did in the comics. They paid tribute to that issue in the comics when Bane actually physically broke Batman, and Batman was like, "Well, where do I go from here? I'm in a bad spot." Well, you're always in a bad spot because you're the Dark Knight, but still.
I watched that film one time so loud
Yes.
that I blew my speakers out.
Is that
To
right?
my surround sound system, yeah.
That's insane.
I blew 2 speakers out of 5, I think. Blew them out.
I don't think we've ever blown our speakers out at my home. We have an entertainment center, but I don't think we've ever gone it so loud to the point where they broke.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And what happened was, long story short, it was after a long night hanging out with my friends at a bar, and I came home. I turned the music up for the film or the sound up as loud as it could go. Opened the windows and ate macaroni and cheese, and I blew my speakers. Hello.
That's a bummer. Hello, young Padawan. Who's this?
No, she's been coming over. She's been saying hi. She's very.
I
nice.
like your shirt, by the way. You know why?
Very good shirt.
Because Superman / Supergirl, because they're both part of the House of L, are awesome.
There you go.
Yeah. Do you read Supergirl comics? Do you like comics?
Yes.
You do like comics. Okay. You should definitely read more Superman or Supergirl because they're awesome. It's the House of L. I can't say no. It's the House of L.
So, are you still doing all of your film reviews and all that type of stuff? You're still working on that? I noticed the other day that you posted something about Toy Story 4.
Yeah, my latest episode of the Nerdcast, which you can find on YouTube at the channel called Nerd Culture. Just type in "It's Nerd Culture" in the search bar and you'll find us.
Excellent.
I did review Toy Story 4 because I saw it. It was good.
Toy Story 4 was a fantastic
It was
movie.
funny.
It was.
Duke
It was
Kaboom.
really
I mean,
good.
it's Keanu Reeves. How?
Toy Story
Oh.
4, I love that. I wish I could see it. I love the trailer. Huh?
You really need to see the movie,
Really
and I think the
good.
standout for me, without spoiling too much, it's funny to me. John Wick is the most deadly assassin on the planet, and he's played by Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
And Keanu Reeves can voice a character like Duke Kaboom, Canada's greatest stuntman in the movie. Don't worry, this is kind of in the trailer, so it's not too much of a spoiler.
Right.
He is hilarious.
Yeah, he's really good.
I've never seen Keanu Reeves this funny in like 35 years when he did Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Because
Right.
I'm a fan more so of the second one than the first one because I did watch the first one. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, especially with the historical figures in the movie. But I like Bogus Journey more for some reason. Maybe it's because I like the robot fight at the end.
I
don't
liked
know.
it. I of course I'm more.
And I like death.
I'm still more in tune with Excellent Adventure. I'm
I get
wondering
that.
what
A
they're
lot of
gonna-
people would agree with you.
I'm wondering what they're doing with the sequel.
It's filming.
It is filming.
They're filming right now this summer.
But now that Keanu Reeves is Internet
55.
Jesus, well, he's
And he's 56.
he's
so
Internet
55.
Jesus now.
Oh, that's right. I saw the meme about that the other day.
We actually did a podcast talking about him being Internet Jesus.
Did you?
Yes. We
Why
did.
didn't you call me? I would have been there.
Yeah, no, we'll have you on sometime. But we talked about
Jesus.
him. He's become beloved by everybody, and I, honest to God, I think it's because he's in a film about saving or killing people over a dog that died.
In the first
because
one, that's
people
right.
are so in love with dogs, like.
And it was a beagle too, a little beagle.
Facebook is covered now where everybody's like, I love dogs and dogs are, I love dogs more than I love humans and blah, 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 blah.
Really?
And the fact that he went out and killed a bunch of people over his dog being killed.
That was a gift
made
from his
him
dying
an
wife.
absolute superhero.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And I love all 3 movies for different reasons. I have 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. I'm going to get the 3rd one when it comes out, Chapter 3 Parabellum. So,
it was good.
And they've already greenlit a 4th one, so it's coming.
So
John Wick 4 is coming.
being here,
And I love
did
Keanu
you
Reeves.
run into anything that you really liked but you haven't bought?
Yeah, someone was. Oh, hello again.
Pencil or a pen?
Do you have
I
a pencil
d-
or
I
a pen?
do
I
not.
have. I have them but not on me.
Yeah, no pencil or pen.
They're at other people's booths if you want to ask. I'm sorry. This young Padawan is asking us awesome questions, and I'm just so taken by her awesomeness. I'm
Did
sorry.
you? So did you
I
see
walked
anything
around.
here that you really liked that you did not buy, but something that you wanted to buy?
I did walk around and I saw some stuff. I saw someone. Actually, there were 2 different vendors. I think they were selling this. Someone was selling Game Boy Colors
What?
and all the Game Boy games for Game Boy. A lot of them anyway. And I was like, I'm kind of tempted to buy this because I played Game Boy Color growing up as a kid and I enjoyed it very much. And they were selling Game Gear games. I'm like, wait a minute. Do you have a Game Gear or is it just the games? And they're like, we actually already sold it a few shows ago. I'm like, darn it.
Oh, you're looking for a Game Gear.
I wouldn't mind having one.
I
I
think-
mean, my brother had one, and I just took it from him when he was a kid. I was like, "Hey, I'm playing this, man." I was playing Star Wars.
If I find mine, you can have it. I just have to find it.
Does it still work?
Yeah, it does. Well, it did.
Does it have
up
the bells and
until a couple
whistles?
Years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, up until a couple years
If
ago.
it still
still
works, let me know, and we can maybe,
That thing
talk
was a
about it.
battery hog. A battery hog.
You needed 6 AA batteries for that one system for Game Gear. Do
Absolutely.
you remember that?
Oh,
you have
my
to
God,
Stick
yeah.
them in there, and they're like.
Then they came out with all these peripherals, and they never worked.
Came
right.
out with a game light. Game Gear Lite
Well,
or
no,
something?
they even came out with like a TV thing.
That's
It had
right,
like
didn't
ears
they?
coming out of it. It was ridiculous.
That was weird.
So outside of that,
was fun.
Did you see any other figures
I
or
saw-
any other toys that you really liked?
Saw a Captain Planet action figure.
Did you really?
Captain Planet. Oh yeah.
What were they asking for that?
I didn't ask. I was just
Browsing.
browsing. I saw that.
I remember that TV show, and I remember seeing the toys at the store, and I remember not wanting them because I hated Captain Planet. I was not a fan
Such
of
a
Captain
hater.
Planet.
Such a hater of great television. No, it's cool. I like the theme song. I like the character. If they ever make a movie, I'm down to see
You're
it.
there.
If they make it animated, you got to bring back LeVar Burton. You
Would
got to bring
you-
back LeVar Burton.
Would you agree that they have to keep the hair?
Well, yeah,
Captain
if it's
Planet
animated,
hair.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no, if they made it live action,
like they did with Don Cheadle, yeah.
They could turn
Maybe.
that into a straight up comedy. If you think
Yeah,
about
I
it.
prefer they don't though. But if they do, I may check it out. I don't know. It depends.
Well,
Depends
look-
on the tone.
Look at they're turning like a kids show from the '70s, I think, into a horror movie. Did you happen to see that?
Do you remember which one you're?
I can't
Which one
remember
are you
now.
referring
It was
to?
a horror movie that
Is it
I have to look.
I know
at
they're
it.
turning Are You Afraid of the Dark into a movie, and that's cool. Because I love Are You Afraid of the Dark.
Right. It was
Nickelodeon.
Cartoon. Let's see. I'm gonna search for it here.
Doing a quick Google search.
Yeah, but is it on here? No. No. No, I can't remember what it was
Hocus
called.
Pocus,
If you
good
guys
Lord.
know what I'm talking about, please comment down
Yeah,
below.
let us know because I'm a little
It-
perplexed.
It's one of these shows from the '70s, and
Okay.
it was
Before my time.
Yes, but my father remembers that particular show. But they're actually turning it into a horror movie
I'm curious to know
with
what
the
this
characters
is.
from the show.
Oh, I'm curious to know what this is.
It is bizarre, and I said something to Heather about it. I was like, "Oh, we totally have to see it." She goes, "I don't want to see that. It looks stupid." And I was like, "No, it has to be. That is like so over the top."
I saw a few Nintendo 64 games that looked interesting.
So what games?
What was the one that I was curious? Oh, Star Fox, 64.
Star Fox.
Star Fox.
Do you remember that came with the Rumble Pack?
Yes.
It was released with the Rumble Pack. I
Yes.
remember getting that and losing my
I
mind.
played it at my friend's house. That's how I was introduced to some of these gaming consoles when I was a kid. It was N64 at my friend Jamie's house. Introduced to, Sega Saturn at my friend Keith's house.
Oh, okay.
If I ever get a Sega Saturn, the only thing I want to do on Sega Saturn is play Virtua Fighter 3 and beat Jeffrey. Like, I just want to play Sega Saturn with Virtua Fighter 3, drink my water, have some flavor, and just play.
Dude, it was Panzer Dragoon for me.
We should find a Sega Saturn and compete against one another.
Panzer
That'd be
Dragoon
fun. Can we
was
do
awesome.
that? We should have a game night.
A game night,
We should
yeah.
have a Sega Saturn. Let's really kick it old school. Let's do it.
We just have to find one.
Tell us, what's your favorite Sega Saturn game in the chat? I'm curious to know.
So Nathan says 4 AA batteries for the original,
Oh, that's
then
right.
4
I
as
thought it was
batteries
6.
for the light, which dies really easily. 2 was for the Game Boy Color. Then after that, batteries were built in. I remember it wasn't Fat Albert D. Sparks. It was something else. I cannot remember the show. It was live action, by the way. It's not a cartoon.
they made
it
a
was
movie
a
out of
live
that.
action show, a children's show.
You know, I just realized something. Are you aware that Kenan Thompson, the executive producer, brought back the original All That, and it's on Nickelodeon every Saturday night now? It's a
What?
He rebooted the series. Kenan Thompson rebooted the series with a new cast, young actors, but the original cast members make cameo appearances, like pass the torch onto the new cast. And so far, there's only been 2 episodes that have aired. It's on Saturday nights, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central on Nickelodeon. It's really good.
So it's
I didn't think it was going to be good. I thought it was going to be terrible
it's
because
a
I'm not.
half-hour-long show?
That's it. It's a tape show. It's pre-taped. They just air it, and they have a musical guest like they do at the end of every show. Last week was the Jonas Brothers. This past week was Daddy Yankee. So
Who is Daddy Yankee?
I don't know, but he's a really good singer actually.
Really?
Latino. Yeah.
So
He was good.
So
It was a
how
good
the
show.
It was good.
And they kept the original theme song from TLC.
Did they really?
They kept the theme song, even though it's a new cast. They kept the original
Do
theme
they still
song.
have that like smiley face thing? Is that like the logo still? Really?
They outlined it in chalk.
Um,
It just debuted 2 weeks ago. Check it out. It's at 8:30 on Saturday nights on Nickelodeon. If you're looking for the original episodes, you can find them on demand or online.
So let's see.
All That. It's just simply called All That. It's every Saturday. And if anyone's seen it in the chat, let us know what you think, because I'm curious.
Yeah, I used to watch All That when I was a kid.
Well, the theme
I
song is
loved it.
iconic. Remember Lori Beth Dimber with Vital Information for Your Everyday Life. Remember that?
Right.
That was
Yeah.
the best sketch. That was my favorite sketch.
I'm trying to see if I can find this
That was my
here.
favorite sketch.
This is crazy. that I
Danny
can't-
Tamborelli was on the show.
Danny Tamborelli.
You remember Danny?
I
the-
remember
the
him.
Adventures of Pete and Pete. Everybody
found it.
remembers.
It's
oh,
the Banana Splits.
Never heard of it.
Is that the? Oh, wait, hold on. Is that
Is it
it?
Banana Splits?
Yeah, Banana Splits. Yeah,
Never-
there it is. Look.
Oh, okay,
so
I see it now.
here it is.
Never heard of it.
Okay, so I haven't even watched the trailer for this. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you guys while we're sitting here. We can watch the trailer real quick. Let me see if I can pull in a screenshot here. Let's see. Window capture.
All this computer stuff is so new to me.
Where's my mouse?
Where is your mouse?
I
Did
need
you
my
leave
mouse.
Is it next to your box?
That's what she said. Hold on.
Oh, jeez. Please.
Let's see.
We're
not about that life.
No, I'm kidding.
Hold
we
on.
can't.
Let's see.
Where is it?
Banana splits. There we go.
Oh,
so
there it is.
here it is. Let's see if I can. I wish I could just capture that. I'm too far along now that I.
That's okay.
Okay, so you want to watch this? Let's see.
Yeah, what the hey? Oh, jeez.
Oh no, it's rated R.
Woo!
Oh, I can't wait to see what this
is
all
gonna be
about.
hardcore then.
I have a feeling this is gonna be like the most
Dark.
interesting thing. Oh, you can't hear this.
No, it's okay.
Sweetheart.
I can draw a picture for
Going
myself.
to the banana splits.
Also, this must have taken
Sometimes
place
at
back.
night,
It's taking place
I
back
see
when
the
it.
splits riding around in the little cars, laughing and singing.
Who's excited to see the banana splits?
Yeah, we're doing a trailer reaction review apparently.
Rebecca,
To this
cancel
new
the show.
Is it a series? It's a series. It's coming to sci-fi. No, it's a movie that's coming to
Hey,
sci-fi.
kids,
Excuse me.
put on your happiest
Or
faces.
maybe coming to sci-fi.
Because
It's called the Banana Splits movie. If anyone's ever heard of that, let us
is
know.
about
Oh my
to
God.
begin.
Where are the children?
Mom, get out of here.
Time's almost up.
Oh my gosh! So they're like, are they like murdering people? They're murdering their customers at the Chuck E. Cheese joint. Look at
Now
that.
the show can go on forever and ever.
Okay.
Oh my God!
This is like The Purge or something.
It is.
It's like a weird version of The Purge.
The banana splits movie.
Is anyone getting Purge vibes?
You know there are so many
We're
people.
gonna have so much fun.
It's so
Oh, wow.
odd.
You can.
It's a weird looking trailer.
Yeah, that was very bizarre.
I think it's called Bizarro.
Yeah, that was really bizarre. Heather, how'd everything go? Now that you're back, did you enjoy yourself? Let me see if I can take this out.
Did you find anything you wanted to buy?
Yeah, a lot of things.
Then why
You
didn't
did?
you buy them?
Because my purse is over here, and
Oh.
I left it here for a reason.
Oh.
Hold on, let me talk to Heather for a second.
Yeah, sure.
Go over there, because did you ask about this already?
Yes,
Okay. Did you ask them what the lowest they'll go?
that is very low.
I understand, but try to see if you can sway them even lower. See what you can do. Wheel and deal, Heather. That's why we're here.
I'm not
Wheel
wheeling
and deal.
dealing. That's a fab price.
Do you want me to go wheel and deal?
Go ahead.
Where are they?
Back almost the last.
All right, you go back there. I don't have time for this. Go ahead. You go do it. I'm not gonna, because I'll save $5 or something, and you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Was that your father?
Is that your dad?
Oh, that was your dad. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so I guess your dad's okay with this. Okay, fine.
She just likes jumping in front of the camera.
What makes me weird? So I don't like to show Max on the channel.
That's fine.
Because I'm afraid that I don't want to put a kid in that position.
Yeah,
Because he
no, it's a little-
can't really say that I want to do this.
And
Now she's coming back.
Now she's got her butterfly wings.
That's right. Look, if you actually stand right there, you can show us your butterfly wings. Look at
There
that.
you go.
Boom.
Now the whole audience can see.
Now
it.
they can see you. That's awesome.
Butterfly wings.
Let's see. Altered Beast. Heather, look. So Heather, how did everything go with walking around? I didn't even get to talk to you about it. You came back, you returned, but I didn't get to talk to you.
You asked me. I said it went great.
It went
Yeah,
well. Did you
she's
show
enjoying
off anything
herself.
cool?
Yeah, they had a lot of cool stuff. I had a guy pull out this really neat. It's one of the Artist Alley
Hmm.
figures.
Okay.
It was a Joker, and he was really cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
Really cool.
Awesome. Well, we're wheeling the deal, and Heather's pulling money out now.
Yeah.
She's actually fistful
Of-
pulling cash out.
So
It's
she's got
absolute
so is it fair to say she's got a fistful of dollars?
incredible. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Westerns reference, kids. Westerns. Watch your Westerns, including Leastwood.
so
Do
this
it.
this is a perfect time to give you a little synopsis and understanding of the podcast that we're doing. That's located on Anchor.
Yes.
Anchor Podcast. It's also on Google Play. It's on iTunes. It's
Awesome.
everywhere.
I
It's-
have an Anchor app.
Now it's from the podcast is from an idea from myself, Heather, and our good pal Jason Swoboda.
That's awesome.
And by the way, Jason Swoboda is old school Funko. He's been collecting since like day one, number one.
That's a
Since day one.
Whoa!
that's a lot of Funko Pops.
And then additionally,
Yeah.
He has also been a part of doing working on comic books. So he's also
Sure.
a comic book artist.
That's
He's
wonderful.
been writing them. So he's an awesome guy. So we decided to develop this podcast. It's called Heroic Nonsense. And it's from a line from the Transformers film from 1986, which is a cartoon film. It is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I haven't seen.
You haven't seen it?
I've seen the
What?
Michael Bay formers, but I haven't
No,
seen the.
no.
I know.
You got to see the original.
Haven't seen the
original
OGs
film.
yet.
It is so good.
Haven't seen the OG film or the OG
Listen,
series.
this means that maybe one day you'll have to come over and we'll sit down and watch it.
Do
I
a
think
bit of a binge?
The best way to watch it. Well, no, the film.
Or the film itself is like an hour and a half,
The film
right?
is like an hour and a half.
That's fine.
But if we sit down, I can give you everything you need to know before we go into it, and then when we sit down and watch it, we'll have the greatest time
Is
ever.
Hot Rod in it?
I'll make popcorn. I'll have macaroni and cheese available. It's gonna be crazy. Okay.
Hot-
We can put popcorn in
Is
the
Hot
macaroni
Rod
and
in
cheese.
this movie?
Yeah.
Never mind.
What?
See you later. Bye.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the bathroom. I was going to ask you where it's at.
Oh, wave to the camera.
Yeah.
Wave to everybody at home.
Boom.
I actually just finished reading a paperback called Transformers: Rise of the Autobots from IDW Comics, and it came
Okay.
out a few years ago. I bought it and I read
Excellent.
it. The artwork is incredible, and the storyline is basically how Optimus Prime becomes Optimus Prime, because he had a name before he was called Optimus
Yes,
Prime.
yes.
And I didn't know that. And then I read about Megatron and how he became the general of the Decepticons, of what we know him as. It's a really good book. It's
Yeah.
a good paperback, and it's from IDW,
Cool.
and simply called Transformers: Rise of the Autobots. So look it up. It's really good.
Excellent. I will. I'll definitely look it up.
I'm really starting to get into some of the Transformers lore now. It's very interesting stuff.
It's very. It's deep. It's interesting.
It's more
And
philosophical than I thought it was going to be.
yes.
About
very-
being a leader. What does it take to be a robot, and to save society? It's just amazing what they were able to do with that.
Well, that
It's amazing.
Optimus Prime.
He's
When you
great.
think leader, that's who you think of.
I love Optimus Prime, and I love Peter Cullen, who voices him. Peter Cullen, we love you, man.
Yeah, Peter Cullen.
I hope to meet him in a con.
So the idea stemmed from us talking about movies. And
Yes,
just
because I love
anything we want to
movies.
chat about. So it's all nerd culture stuff, very similar to some of the
Lovely.
stuff that you do.
I love it.
So in any event, we actually just recorded a podcast the other
Sure.
night with it's a guy from DC 101 by the name of Mike Jones.
Mm-hmm.
We recorded a podcast that was specifically about 1989 Batman, and we talked about it for a very long time.
I really should have been on that.
Yeah, you should
I
have
love that movie so hard.
We
love
love
Batman
it
89.
as well. But we talked about it. Heather had never watched it. She watched it that day.
She
Then we
told
did the
me.
podcast. It was excellent.
She told me she watched the movie for the first time in 30. I'm like, you've never seen it. It came out in 89. If you've never seen it, what's up with you?
Right. So
She
what
saw it.
what we'll do is have you on, and we usually talk about 3 or 4 different things. We'll cover different topics.
Sure.
Jason comes up with it because I run the Gastlecast and I'm so busy with it. I told him, let your freak flag fly with this. You come up with whatever you want to do on the podcast, and I'm down with it. So every time we go on, we introduce ourselves, and then he's like, "Here's what we're going to talk about today." Boom, 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 and it's a lot of fun. So we'll have you on. We just started having guests.
Oh, that's
In fact,
fair.
after this this live today, I'm actually going home, and we're going to speak with somebody about. It's an author who wrote a book about John Candy.
Oh.
So we're going to talk to her about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to talking about her book and kind of going into the John Candy films and stuff like that. She obviously is a pro.
legend.
Yes,
John Candy, a legend, yeah.
Uncle Buck was one of my favorite movies ever.
Cool Runnings.
Cool Run. That's funny you say that because
Mr. Blitzer.
I've never really watched Cool Runnings before.
So good.
I did notice a question down below. Did you guys do a drawing for the giveaway for the podcast or not yet? We have not. And the reason being is because we wanted to get more people involved because we did have a lot of stuff to give away. So we'll get back to that very soon so we can give that fun stuff away. In fact, one of the items, we're giving away a Funko Pop that is a Thor Funko Pop. But we're also giving away, what is that movie called? It's
What is that movie?
Scott Pilgrim's
Versus the World.
But it's like a comic drawn picture from the from the comic book. So we're giving that away. So we'll get there. We'll give that stuff away very soon.
I think your audience loves giveaways.
they love giveaway. Of course, who wouldn't?
I think they love those things.
Who wouldn't? We
I mean,
love
those
giving stuff
chat
away.
rooms just explode when I watch your shows going back, and I'm like, when are you doing this giveaway? What about that? It's funny.
Well, Heather said we definitely have
It's
to.
entertaining.
We definitely have to plan our giveaways a little bit better so we can get it more to the masses. Because
Yeah, that's fair.
We want to bring a lot more people in, so
Of course.
everybody has a chance to win.
Expand the audience, expand the fan base.
Well, that's what it's all about, man. We got to expand the audience, expand the
and definitely
expand the
enjoy
fun.
it and hunt together.
That's we are together, yes.
That's right.
So,
many things to hunt.
Do you have to get back to your table or anything? I didn't know if you wanted to go back and sell or
I can. I mean,
you're a
there's
wheeler dealer.
Yeah, I am.
I didn't want to pull you away for too long.
It's okay. No, it's fair. I should probably get back. My assistant, my good assistant, his name's James, by the way. He's done a great job today. He's probably
very
wondering
good.
what is going on. He didn't text me. Like, if something was going on, I said, if there's anything going on, like, sure to let me
Now, was he a
know.
friend?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
he
you
is,
guys
and he
came here
decided
together?
Well, no, he drove his own car here, but yeah, we met each other here.
Okay.
New friend of mine, just met him a few weeks ago, and yeah, he's a nice guy. He just said he's down for doing something new, so he said he was willing to help me this weekend. I'm like, sure.
Excellent.
Come on by, and it's been a good show. Everyone's been really nice. I bought those trading cards and Blu-rays, so I'm going to be satisfied for a good while. Go put those trading cards in my binder.
That's right.
That's full of GoldenEye, Smallville, and the second edition of Batman '89 trading cards. So
Holy
I have
crap.
that binder is starting to.
So are you
It's
you're
towering
gonna
up.
open that box up? You're gonna open up all the packs and everything and display
and put them in a. Well, I don't know about display, but I'm definitely gonna put them in a binder and keep them safe.
Okay. Have you seen the cards in person before? Because I don't remember ever seeing those cards.
The Smallville ones and the GoldenEye were already opened.
Oh,
So I
okay.
saw those. I got a little preview of what I was buying before I bought it. And then the Batman cards have been sealed in their boxes. So I just crack them open and I just pour them out and I just look them over.
I have a feeling they're color on one side and cardboard on the other. Mm-hmm. Like a brown on the other side with the text on it. I feel like I've seen them before at one point in time.
Yeah.
Oh, look, somebody's glowing our Mysterio over here.
Oh, because of the.
Yeah,
I
'cause
was
he glows
wondering.
in the dark.
I'm like, is something going on here I'm not aware of?
He was charging it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, very good.
That movie comes out next week, folks.
It does.
There's
I
so
have
much
my-
going on in July.
I have
Isn't it
my
amazing?
tickets. I'm ready to go,
You
man.
got your tickets
I
already?
got my tickets.
I
I'm
do not
set.
have my tickets.
I buy my tickets for MCU films because I love them so much in months in advance.
I don't know about months in advance, but we do buy ours in advance, but it depends on the MCU film. Like if it's one of the bigger event films, then we
Sure.
definitely like buy it in advance. If it's one of the solo films, we can wait.
Well,
but I'm still going to see it though.
Spider-Man actually has a midnight release. You don't see midnight releases that much
No
anymore.
one does that anymore.
It's a
Everyone shows up
Sony
on
thing,
Thursdays at
apparently.
7.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So-
Isn't that weird, movie theaters, that you do showings at like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and then you do the showings at 10, and then you do your midnight show, and then you go into Friday. It's like, no. It's midnight showing and on. When you say a movie comes out on a Friday, release it on the Friday. Don't release it on Thursday and cheat. Seriously, I tell that to my friends. I'm like, did you go to the Thursday? Saturday? That's cheating.
So
that doesn't count.
Kylo Collect says Bumblebee solo movie was awesome.
I heard it was.
I agree. That was really
I haven't seen it yet, but it's got one of my favorite actresses, Haley Steinfeld, as
Oh.
the lead. She's great.
Lee Enigma says, P.S. I know what you mean about Voodoo thing. I'm always worried my movies are going to disappear. I have almost 400. Yeah,
That is a
exactly.
lot.
Yeah, I mean, we do too. And
That's a lot of movies.
What's really cool about Voodoo, at one point in time, they limited how many TVs you could have your Voodoo on.
Oh, I see.
They have now made it unlimited. If you didn't know that, they made it unlimited, so you can share your credentials. I don't know if I should be saying that, but you can share your credentials. So I
Like
have like
Netflix.
I have like 8 people on our Voodoo right now, and they all buy movies. So that's why we just constantly build up.
That's really cool.
It's really cool.
Different movies, different genres, different decades. I mean, it's amazing.
I know what I wanted to mention now.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that you
Okay.
can speak on this.
Okay.
I don't know if you can.
What's on your mind?
I'm going to take it back to
All
I
right.
think 1994.
I was there, yeah.
A little movie came out with Sylvester Stallone called Demolition Man.
I know of it, yes. I've seen bits and pieces, but I never watched it all the way through.
I just bought it on Vudu.
Oh, congrats.
They had it on there for I think $10, so I bought
Okay.
it. That movie is one of my favorite movies ever.
I think it's kind of funny.
It is a great film, and it has one of the greatest villains, Simon Phoenix.
Wesley Snipes.
So they actually freeze Wesley Snipes in the film, and then he like wakes
Breaks
up
out.
like yeah. And I wonder if he got locked up for more than like what he does in the movie. I wonder if he got locked up for tax evasion, and then they locked him in there. I was wondering. I was like, you can kind of connect that now almost. Like maybe he got in there because of tax evasion.
That's true. I haven't seen this movie all the way through. My favorite thing about what I've seen of Demolition Man is the language. And then you get charged.
Yes,
It's
you get-
You've been violated. You've lost 1 credit in violation of the verbal morality statute.
Yeah, that's
Like,
it. Oh my
what is
god,
this?
you've never seen the whole movie and you know that?
I know. People ask me all the time, like, Ryan, you never see these movies, yet you know how to quote almost every line in the movie. I'm like, because I see stuff on YouTube and I just remember it because I'm a quote master. That's my nickname in movie trivia. When I'm competing in movie trivia matches, my nickname is Ryan the Quote Permison because I can quote movies like
Ryan
nobody's
the Quote
business.
Permison.
That's my nickname. Ryan the Quote.
Lady Enigma, yes, it is more now. It used to be 9 devices or something. It was like shorter, but now
it's
they
like
have
8.
made it where it's unlimited. So
That's awesome.
Totally take advantage of that with your friends.
If you want. Yeah.
I would take advantage of it because the good thing about it is, one bad thing, if you're all trying to watch the same movie, it won't work. So you're limited to watching one movie at a time. So I've run into that problem once. a new movie came out, and then a lot of us were trying to watch it all at the same time.
So don't try to watch Amazing Spider-Man 2 at the same time. Oh wait, we don't talk about that.
No, we never talk about that.
That's one of the worst comic book movies
You've actually,
of all
time. You just sinned.
I'm sorry. We're not supposed to mention movies that are terrible.
Yeah, so she says, with the sharing thing, I was always worried if I had a new movie, a new
Sure.
movie, it would go to my friend's account and not mine. Yeah, so if you share one big boiling pot of movies, then you're good. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff.
I like her, Lady Enigma saying, I like 80s horror and Disney. That's a nice combo.
Yeah.
I don't know so much about the horror because I haven't watched too many horror films, but the ones I've seen I've enjoyed. And Disney's Disney.
Well, 80s horror films are the best horror films.
Nightmare on Elm Street and The Thing are great.
I hated
John Carpenter's The Thing is incredible.
It is incredible. I hated when 2000 rolled around and they started taking
rebooting
all
everything?
these Japanese
like The
horror
Grudge
films and making
and The
all
Ring.
I hated those movies. I
like
those
The Grudge.
movies.
I like
Did
Sarah
you
Michelle
really?
Gellar in The Grudge.
I could not stand that movie.
I like The Ring as
hated
well,
those
but The Ring wasn't as good as The Grudge, I don't think.
But when it comes down to the 80s horror films, I love the music in it. I love the
Wes
practical
Craven.
effects. I love all that stuff. It's absolutely amazing.
Wes Craven is a genius.
Wes Craven is a genius. Agreed.
Scream!
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
and 4 are my favorites of Scream, by the way.
Yes.
I love 1 and 4. 2 and 3, not so much.
You sound like me in American Pie. I love the American Pie films, but I love the first one. I love the last one the most.
Did I tell you one of my friends is in one of those movies? He has one of the lead roles.
What?
In American Pie. The spin-off movies. Not from the original cast, but of the spin-off movies that they did. It's called American Pie Presents the Book of Love. Did you know that one?
No.
Okay, American Pie Presents the Book of Love came out a few years ago. My friend Brandon Hardesty is one of the lead actors in that movie. And he and I went to high school together. Yeah. I'm serious. He's an actor.
Where'd it film?
Where did they film? Like they filmed that snowboard scene like up in the mountains somewhere in Colorado or something. Or no, somewhere.
How open would he be for us to watch it and then bring him on and talk
That's
about
a good question. That's a good question. I'm not sure because he's kind of like doing narration of documentaries now for IMDb.
Is he really?
Yeah, he does those like
awesome.
he does what is it called? Not Second Look, but like he talks about actors that aren't as big a name as like some of the other actors are, and he like gives their biography and tells you about them and narrates the documentary.
Sure.
I think it's called either Second Look or something like. If you look up Brandon Hardesty, Closer Look, I think it's called. Feel free to look it up. That's what he does. That's what he's been doing lately. As far as coming on for an interview and like doing a commentary, I'm not sure, but you would have to ask him. I think he may be up for it because he enjoyed doing it when he did.
We should totally talk to him.
Hi, Supergirl.
Hello.
Supergirl
Hi.
just keeps tapping
We
us.
should totally talk to him and watch the movie. Like,
he was a great actor.
Like before the talk, and then talk to him.
Oh, so do like a post-game interview.
Okay. No, a podcast.
Or a podcast, yeah.
We'll record a
Post-movie
podcast, no
interview.
live, but we'll just watch the movie and then we'll talk about it.
That's a good idea.
I think that would be brilliant.
I'm not sure if he's up for that. I'd have to get in touch with him or maybe find out what's going on with him because
Yeah.
he's a busy guy. He has got a couple of things on his plate, but that'd be kind of cool if he did.
Yeah, you should hit him up. Hit him
Yeah.
up and let me know what happens.
And if you're curious, it's called American Pie Presents the Book of Love. That was one of the films that he was in. Just look him up on IMDb. He's got a good resume. Brandon Hardesty is his name. He's a great actor, great guy.
I'm gonna go and I'm
So,
probably
look up his IMDb.
I will buy it. I will
Okay.
buy that.
It's
movie.
available on DVD.
On Voodoo.
On
I'll buy it
Voodoo. On Voodoo. Excuse
I'll
me,
buy it on
Voodoo, yeah.
And
You're
then
not a physical
10
media
years
guy.
from now, I'll lose it, but that'll be okay. At
No,
least
but-
I have it now.
Feel free to look it up. I think it
Mandy.
was the last one. I think that was made in the spin-off series of American Pie Presents blah, blah, blah. I think that was the last one. If not, there was one after that.
The spin-off movies were all
Yeah.
about nudity.
And they were about Stifler's little brother.
Stifler's little
There was
brother
Band
and
Camp.
nudity.
There was Beta House. And
So what
which is sad
character-
that I know this.
What character did he even play?
There's an argument to be made. He kind of disagrees with me on it, and that's fine. But he was kind of the Finch character
Oh, okay.
of this installment. Hello, Supergirl. Keeps flying over here. I can't help it. But yeah, it's he was like the Finch type character, I guess.
okay.
That's one of the better ways to describe it. Just look it up on IMDb or Voodoo. It's there.
Oh, interesting.
American Pie Presents the Book of Love. That's what the name of the. I wouldn't recommend it to Supergirl over here though. Well, it has a different rating. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, feel free to
So
I'll
this
show you.
is
I'll show you. He's on the cover here. Look up the. Yeah, blow it up if you can.
You know what?
Like zoom in or zoom out of it. Where is he? There he is in the green shirt.
He's the one in the green shirt.
That's him. That's my boy. That's Brandon.
Hold on, let me see if I.
There's another picture of him right there.
Here
yeah.
we go. Let me just save this.
Yep, there he is.
Oh my God.
That's Brandon.
Was it filmed here?
I don't know. I think it was it was filmed somewhere else. I don't remember though.
All right, sorry. We're looking at things that you can't see. So let me pull the picture up. Let's see. Where's image?
You seem to be having a lot of fun, Supergirl, aren't you? You having a good time?
Yeah, but
Awesome.
I can't tell. Like there's a booth over there. No one notices that
Aw.
there's a booth over there. Like,
Oh, no.
Is there a way to, like,
Oh,
get-
that the kids can play there, you mean?
yeah.
I mean,
I have
Mark.
no idea.
I have no idea. You have to
You
ask.
might want to go
Wait,
ask
wait.
Mark.
You can ask Christian or Mark.
Like, how do you tell everyone? Because I can't go up to everyone. There's a booth
You
over
can-
there. There's a booth over there. There's a booth over.
I mean, you can talk to Mark or.
I'll be honest, I have no idea what's
Christian.
going on.
Well, she's asking, like, can she make an announcement that there's a play area for kids behind you?
Oh, no, I can't.
No, but Christian.
There's Mark right there. Go get him. See the big guy right there? He has a bullhorn. He'll tell you.
Yeah.
He'll help you.
He'll
So
help
he's the guy in the green.
That's Brandon, yeah.
Wait a minute, that girl is from Two Broke Girls.
No. The
Right ahead of you.
Christian. She has a question for you. Supergirl does.
So the girl in the yellow is from Two Broke Girls.
Oh,
which
no
is a
way.
CBS television
Was
channel.
was she the Beth something whatever? Yeah.
Yeah, and then the father, he's the I can't remember his
Eugene
name.
Levy,
Yeah,
who was in
Eugene Levy.
all the movies. He played Jim's dad.
And then your friend obviously is there.
And this is Bug Hall from the Little Rascals movie from the 90s, all grown up.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, that's
He's in it
Bug
too.
Hall.
So how did your friend get himself into this?
He was in the right place at the right time.
So did
He had an agent, and they he auditioned for the role, and he got it.
So he played like the nerd character in the film.
I don't know if I go that something like that. Yeah.
So it's something like the nerd character.
Yeah.
Well, good for him. Look at him. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. So look him up.
I would love to be
Watch
in
the
an
movie.
American Pie spin-off that is a mild porn. That would be great.
I think some people were looking at my booth. I probably should get
You
over
better
there.
run over
but,
there. Hurry,
this
run.
was fun.
No, run as fast as you can.
Give everyone the best. You guys are the best.
We'll see you again.
Keep going on in the chat.
We'll see you again.
Take it easy, guys.
Hey,
Have
see
fun.
ya. See ya, man.
We hunt together.
We hunt together, yes. Anyway, so Heather ran off. She ran off to go buy something. She whispered in my ear, I think it's a Zombie Merle Funko Pop. She found it for a really good steal price. So I'm really excited about that. And so funny story about Zombie Merle. I actually had, and I don't know if you remember or if you watched the videos from a while back. It's been maybe a year ago now, or a little under a year. We got our hands on Toucan Sam, and when I got Toucan Sam, Heather's like, "This is my chance," and I go, "What do you mean your chance?" She goes, "This is my chance to get my Zombie Merle," and I was like, "I don't know if I want to do that." I was like, Toucan Sam is going to jump up in price. You know, he's going to be a really sought-after pop. I would just like to have him in our collection. It's always fun to have like a sought-after pop. She's like, "But I really want it." I said, "Okay, fine. If that's what you want to do, then sure, I'm open to it." So Heather takes it. She ends up doing this weird trade where she trades with one person, trades with another person, and then finally ends up with the Zombie Merle in her hand. And all things were fantastic and great. So now we have Zombie Merle. Well, Heather found another one here that the guy wants practically half of what the value is of it. So we're just going to get it because why not? Sure, okay. So maybe we'll have two of Zombie Merle in our collection. He's a hard one to come by. I have never seen him in person at a show like this. So this is like the first time. I'm surprised that it even caught her eye over there, but that's really cool. Lady Enigma, yes, I believe that was Alfalfa in the video there, or in the
Can I sit
picture
here?
rather. What's that?
Can I sit here?
1 second, because I think Heather's actually about to return. She's coming back right now. But in any event, we'll show you the Zombie Merle when she comes back over here. The one we have is actually a really, really good box. So I'm hoping that the box that she picked up is actually a halfway decent box. But I'm going to grab her, and then we'll be right back. And look, I have Supergirl right here. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? We'll be right back.
I'm a superhero.
All right, we're back. We're back.
Hi, guys.
Okay, so anyway, we had to go make a really good deal, which we will probably make a video about because
Probably no, we will. We'll be making a video
we'll
about
make
it.
we'll make a video about it because it's a deal that
I bought 3 pops.
yes.
And if you watch the Instagram live, you might know what one of them may be, but you'll never guess the other 2.
We got an excellent deal.
Excellent deal.
And around the same time Heather was running around, she got me a little Mysterio minifig. Isn't that amazing? He's so cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's real sweet of you. So he's cool. Look at that. Heather, thank you so much for that.
Duh.
And we'll show off the other things that you purchased while you were running around, having a nice time. Did you buy that while you're alive, or did you buy that later?
No, I bought that later because remember I didn't take my purse.
Right. So anyway, we made really good deals here today. It was a lot of fun. Thank you to Ryan Permison who came over and chatted with us for a little while. We're actually wrapping up because we have to go home and record a podcast. So our whole day is full, and then after that, then we have a party to go to. What are we going to do, Heather? The whole day is full of just things.
Full. It's very full.
Things. There's so many things. Guys, as usual, thank you for tuning in, for those who did tune in. And if you're tuning in a little bit later on, we hope that you guys enjoyed this video. We did have Heather walk around here on Instagram, so at Gastlecast on Instagram, you can go back and watch as she walks around. Did you save that to Instagram?
Yeah, it's on our story.
So Heather walked around and recorded some of what was going on here at the show today. Go back and watch that too, because it's a lot of fun. You can see what they were offering here today. And, you know, thank you for tuning in. We'll be back on Sunday evening, and we'll chat with you then. Look out for a new podcast on Sunday afternoon. We'll post that up.
It's really great.
It's all about Batman.
You'll enjoy it.
1989, a great, great, great film. He said, Nathan saying I spoiled it. Nathan, we actually got a better deal than that. So we'll show that on an upcoming video. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, and I'm not doing hints. I'm sorry. It's really cool though. Hint, really cool.
Really cool. Walking Dead, that's your hint. Guys, we will
For
catch
one
you
of
next
them.
time. Remember, as always, we are together, yes. We love you so much.
Hold on. Say we'll catch you next time.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.